finally. So I finally finished Conquest, and it took me a little longer than I should have, but the reason for that is because the servers weren't great. Now, every time I was being extremely difficult, pretty much yesterday and the day before, and I think the day before. I don't know what day, how many days it's been since this game came out, but I kept trying to play when the servers were not great. And there was one stronghold I played 8 times in a row, and they all went to the queue. And as you know, when they go to the queue in Battle Royale, you'll get it later. When they go to the queue in Diamond Dynasty, you'll get it later. When they go to the queue in Conquest, you don't get that game back. That's it. It's gone forever, and it skips your turn. So I was like 55 turns into Conquest, which is way too much for Conquest. But we're finally done with Conquest. We can claim what few rewards we get. And this is kind of a tips video for mainly for those of you who are new and kind of aren't 100% sure what Conquest is, why it is, and why do it. I have opened some of the rewards in previous videos, like the pack opening I did yesterday, which is today for me, but I know it's going up. It went up yesterday. But yeah, so let's see. We get 6 players, a standard pack for conquering the NL, a standard pack for conquering the AL, and then we got missions for commanding the each division, and one for conquering everything. 10,000 XP, that's pretty good. Oh, I went from level 40 to like almost 45 just by finishing this. So yeah, so I've been grinding quite a bit, and we can now unlock 91 CC Sabathia with 60 strikeouts with left-handed pitchers, 275 plate appearances with AL Central players, 8 wins with breakout series starting pitchers. I wonder if Conquest and 3-inning game versus the CPU. These are all play versus the CPU, by the way. Tally 50 hits with breakout series players, tally 15 doubles with hardware series players, and tally 10 home runs with All-Star Series player. You get a 89 Goldschmidt, 86 Giovanni Soto, 87 Anthony Rendon. That might be a pretty decent card. 91 Jim Hunter, 86 Alcides Escobar, and of course the 91 postseason 2009 CC Sabathia. Postseason 2001 CC Sabathia deserves a little more than a 91, but we won't get into that. Maybe a 2009 postseason Hideki Matsui would be really, really dope. But we also get a 10-pack bundle, so maybe I'll open that at the end of this video as well. Can I do this again? Anyways, this is more me just kind of letting you guys know what Conquest is, besides an annoying mode that you're only going to play one time. It is actually kind of fun. It's not that annoying. It is kind of fun. It was really frustrating because at the beginning, I kept trying to go to the east, and that's not a great idea. So basically, there are things called strongholds in Conquest. As you can see, there are 31 strongholds on the map, 30 MLB teams plus your stronghold. This is my stronghold. This is my base. This is where I begin Conquest, and every team will begin here and then slowly start gaining fans and expanding their Conquest and trying to take over every Conquest on the map and every single tile on the map to unlock all the Conquest rewards that you can. So basically, you're given, I have one turn, I have 6 million fans. So basically what you're going to want to do is you want to, one, defend your stronghold, although I'm not that big into defending your stronghold in the beginning. The easiest way to beat Conquest is pick a direction to start off with, get to a corner, and then expand outward so you're not being attacked from every single direction, if that kind of makes sense. The issue is that last year there were a lot better rewards in Conquest. You got one for every team, and I really wanted the Jose Bautista and the Red Sox Conquest rewards and the Yankees ones, and it was a lot easier. The CPU was not as aggressive as it is now. They're very aggressive, and it is a little harder if you're making a straight line, but there are ways to get around that. And look, when you go northwest, the only team in your way is the Colorado Rockies. When you go northeast, you got to get through the Twins, the White Sox, the Cubs, the Brewers, Tigers, Indians, Phillies, Yankees, Mets, and Jays before you even get to the Red Sox. So I have figured that it kind of makes sense. I'm not going to do too much in this. This is really just a tips video for how to get through Conquest as easy as possible. Maybe I do have some simulation of when, you know, I didn't even realize I was recording. But basically, I had 6 million fans. I move 5 million there, 4 million there, and 1 million's left behind. 1 million's left behind, and you kind of just do that. And what this does is when another enemy, and you can skip their attacks. When it says skip in the bottom left corner, just skip that. When an enemy goes to attack, they have to get through these first and conquer these first before they can attack your stronghold. The quickest way to do Conquest is this steel fan phase. You can do it if you want. I'm going to suggest skip it and just head straight to the reinforcement phase. I really don't even care about this Conquest itself, and I'm not going to do too much. But the more fans you have, the more reinforcements you get. So like towards the end, I was getting 100 plus reinforcements per round. So here I can reinforce that. I can add those 2 there, and I got 3. Now I'm not going to take too long in getting through. All I'm going to want to do is build a small wall, and that you're going to realize that is the entire theme of this. I want also, so you can skip the move phase. Chances are you have stuff where you need them. You're going to want to build a wall. Now, one thing I'm going to teach you right off the bat is if it's not connected to a stronghold of yours, you can't make the moves. So let's say I built here to here to here to here to here to here, and the Rockies come and they take over this point right here. I can no longer move the tiles that are over here because they're not connected to a stronghold. So I have to take over that spot that the Rockies took over, reconnect it, and then I can continue attacking. But also I can't add reinforcements to it if it's not connected. So basically you can't do that till the end of the turn. So one thing you can do is you can kind of head towards the top, and hopefully the Rockies and the Twins leave me alone a little bit right now, because I really don't want to get into that. And all I'm getting is 2 reinforcements right now, but whatever. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Skip move fan phase as well. Like I said, this video won't be too long. So basically, all I'm going to want to do is, I have 3 here. What I'm going to want to do is, I'm going to want to build this way. Here, 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 there. Okay, here, here, there, here, there, here. Like that, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like that. That way, if they do attack it, you still have your line connected there until you get to the Mariners. And then once you attack the Mariners, I truly don't care about everything else on the right. Once I take over the map, you can press square and you can see how strong a stronghold is. Once you get to, for research purposes, let me just get to the Rockies so I can kind of show you what happens once I start to attack a stronghold. As you can see, the Colorado Rockies, they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 territories with 1 million plus their stronghold of 7 million. So to completely eliminate the Rockies from the map, all I'd have to do is get to my stronghold with more than 1. And when I get to, I got 1 left. When I get to the attack, skip the move phase, please. Boys and girls, skip move phase. Skip to attack, and I'm going to want to attack with more. The more territory it is versus small, the bigger the difference, as this is 4-1. I'll click X and I'll simulate the game. I have a high chance of winning this game. Or you can play it on one of the whatever difficulties allowed on the lowest difficulty. I will suggest that these games, since you don't have to play them, you don't play them at all. So I'm going to simulate and hope that 3-1 we win without losing anything at all. So here we go, 3-1. Boom, we beat them. We didn't lose any fans. And now we can actually attack their territory. So I'm going to go ahead and say they have 7, or they have 8, so they have a lot more than we have. You're going to want to make that one as big as possible. So if you know, 10, 11, 12, 13, as big as you can make it before you attacking it. All that does is allow you to play on an easier difficulty. Like I said, towards the end, I needed 5 strongholds, and I had 5 of my territories with 99 that I was able to attack like 10. So I was able to play on rookie on the easiest mode and didn't have to worry. Here, the easiest I can play on is Hall of Fame. So I wouldn't attack that because I really don't want to play the CPU on Hall of Fame with a bunch of silver and bronze cards. But anyways, this is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to do that. Go all the way to the Mariners. And if you want to go ahead and quickly get them off the map as quickly as possible, and just make your way south to the Dodgers. Do that, the same thing with the Giants, the A's, then the Angels, the Dodgers, the Padres. And all you're going to want to do is, like a very famous person, but I don't want I don't want to have this video flagged, but right now he is, and it rhymes with the word Momander in Meath of this country, and he wants to build a mall. So you're gonna want to go down, building your wall so that you can build upwards and strengthen your strongholds, blocking people in, and just build the wall in the direction that like I'm kind of heading right now, and just slightly head over until you've, at this point you've got this much of the map taken over. And I just kept going up and up and up and down and down and down, reinforcing, skipping move fans, just constantly reinforce the last piece that I move, go down, go next, go back up all the way until you have all the territories. By the time you get there though, this map is going to be covered. There's not going to be empty spaces by the time you get there. So you're going to have to be attacking, but if you get up to like 20 something reinforcements and you're attacking 1s and 2s, you'll be winning until you run out. Then you reinforce the last one again, go back up until you hit a stronghold, make sure you have more than them again, and just continue building your wall out from west to east. I think is the easiest way to go instead of east to west. And just keep going up and down until you've gotten all the way to the end and you've conquered all the territories. By the time you get to the east, there'll probably be 4, 5, 6 teams. Like, normally the Astros get pretty big, the Red Sox get pretty big. Somehow when I played, the Marlins got really big. And I was playing the same 3 teams over and over and over for the strongholds. But there's only, if you do this the best way possible, there should only be 30 games you play. I could get attacked by this and have this stronghold taken over, but I didn't care about that stronghold. I just wanted to get to Seattle and start working west to east and just taking over every territory until I had cornered the Red Sox in the top right, and I had every other piece on the map, and I was able to take it over, and that was it. Then I got my rewards, and now once you get those rewards, you can continue working on player epics and playing against the CPU, and there's a lot to do this year, guys. But if you enjoyed this video and if it helped a little bit, this is more for the new guys. Just over 13 minutes. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to drop a thumbs up for your boy. Subscribe if you're new, guys. It's free. Peace.